I'm Kaya Pariah, it's nice to meet you.
You remember Kaya Pariah? You do not.
That's my first friend!
You know what happened over the summer.
Some girl disappearing.
Some girl. This is the Dean's daughter. Valeria Pfeiffer. At the time of disappearance, second-year student. Petra Fennell, girlfriend, year older. We haven't been able to contact her for questioning. And that is in the best interest of the student body, and that they do not ask too many questions. Arcane meddlings are not to be trifled with. One of your sending stones started glowing. The one that you have tied to one person, but other people that you know do not. Elias Mortimer. Possibly, is that you?
Yeah, who else would it be? You're calling my stone, aren't you?
Yes, I'm... sorry, I'm...
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm worried. I wanted to check that you hadn't been compromised.
Oh, I see. Did you did you get a call from Finn by any chance?
Finn, I haven't spoken to Finn in years. I'm contacting you about Finn.
What do you know about Finn?
For the first time in a very, very long time, for the first time since I was a little girl, I had a dream about my sister.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
So, I don't know what's happening, because when me and my sister used to dream, we would send messages to each other, and it did not seem like she had done it on purpose. Something is happening in Ashling, and I'm concerned, and in the dream I saw Finn there, and I just wanted to really just get in the way, make sure that that's not happening, and that he's all well and safe, and that he's with you, right?
Well, listen, he is with me. Okay, he's safe at home with
Make a
Ophelia.
deception check.
You cannot lie to her about this. That's cruel.
She's a sickly woman. Got a 9, but my deception is +7.
She got a 13,
No,
and her insight is +3. So you two match.
It matches, it beats.
I was going to say, and
right?
also she's making the opposed insight check, so she would win.
I'm going to file that away, that there is some inkling of suspicion that fires up in Elias Mortimer here. What do you say to her in this moment?
I don't suppose Sibley can tell by her voice.
Down the
Probably
phone
not.
line?
Yeah.
She
not,
hasn't
right?
spoken yet in response to you. She's just going to wait for you to finish what you just started saying.
Yeah, no, he's at home with Ophelia and me. We're fine.
Who's Ophelia?
Oh, right. Right, I forgot to tell you about this. It's really funny, actually. Finn has a fiancée. And she's really lovely.
Sorry. Finn's engaged.
You're not ready for the next part. He's got a
Sibley.
baby.
No. What?
Or you're not even ready for the worst part. It was a one-night stand.
I mean, look, that happens.
Oh.
Well, I mean...
Right.
Look, I'm not saying that me and Aravin had the most romantic start.
God.
Look, don't
What?
don't tell Mabel, because she'll get a complex about it.
I promise. Pinky promise.
Somewhere in the distance, Mabel knows there is juicy gossip being shared about her family.
No, somewhere in the distance, Mabel's making eye contact with the Death Templar.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. See, you would know if you weren't making eye contact with them.
So, Finn's going to be a father.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gods.
Horrible, right?
I mean, he's a grown man. He's, 30 now? So he's going to be a father. Okay, that's fine. Well, all the more reason to keep him safe, right?
Right. Exactly, yeah.
How's things? How's university? How's things going? Are you making friends yet?
Oh, yeah.
still keeping up with that, the newspaper? That Echo guy?
Oh, well, that I am doing, yeah. Have I told you about the weird mystery going on at school?
That sounds right up your alley. Weird
Right.
mystery.
Right. Yeah, and that's all I'm focusing
What
on
happened?
right now. A girl disappeared.
Without a trace.
Yeah, that's what people say. You okay? What was that?
Oh, it's just I don't like disappearances. They freak me out, you know. Do you remember? Well, you remember little Kaya, just
Yeah.
without a trace, just gone.
Right.
This wasn't anything like that, was it?
To be honest, I hadn't even thought about that in a long time. Probably not, right? I mean, that would be weird. You don't think, like, it's happening again?
I have no way of knowing. I just don't like. It just frightened me to hear.
Right, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's okay. You know, just I worry about Mabel still. I don't know that she ever got over that. Definitely not in the way that you did.
Yeah, no. Actually, funny thing, I saw Mabel yesterday and today.
Oh my god, that's wonderful.
Right, she's doing well.
Are you two reconnecting?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you could
Let's get my kids back together.
Well, speaking of, Gwerxos is also here.
What?
Right.
What? How did he get there?
I don't know. Why is he here?
Sibley, can I be really, really honest with you?
I would love you to.
He was getting on my nerves. I might have sent him to Udamas. I might have told him that you were both living here.
To us, or you could have sent him anywhere else.
He was chopping so much firewood. It was too much.
Has it gone past the house?
Sibley, people in the village were able to build a new house with it.
Wow.
And then it burned down because you really shouldn't build a house out of firewood, but we learned from our mistake.
That's okay. I understand. I mean, he's doing well. He's got a job.
That's good. That's great.
Right?
I'm so glad that he has flown the nest.
Yeah. You're just glad he's out of your way, aren't you?
Excuse me? Sibley, I don't have favourites. You know this. You know I don't have favourites because I can't. I don't.
You can't, and you would never tell me if you did.
No, I really would not.
You would not?
No.
Not even while drunk?
No, because I don't have favourites.
Of course. Anyway, so listen, everything is good. We're all doing great.
Make another deception check for me.
Oh no! That was a 5 plus 7.
This was a 4 plus 3.
Oh my god, how do you keep getting away with this?
Sibley, I think Ellie wants to believe that.
Oh. Ouch.
She's just heard that her kids are back together again. And while the dream is playing on her mind, I think she may not have believed that you were with Finn at that moment. But I think she knows that you'll always look out for him. That you'll put things in place. Ellie goes, oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, you guys look after each other.
Of course.
And Sibley, if you find out anything about Ma Shannon, I'd be the first person you'd tell, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And hey, listen, don't, forget to take some, root medicine for the dreams. That's what my counselor has been telling me to do anyway.
Is that lovely man, Clarence?
Yes, Clarence.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like Clarence.
I know you do.
Clarence is nice.
He's alright, yeah.
Well, shouldn't you be in university right now?
My professor fell down the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sad.
Yeah. He's okay. I mean...
That's good.
Obviously he cancelled.
I mean, leg injuries suck.
Yeah, especially for a dance teacher.
Dance teacher. God, yeah, no, not a fan of leg injuries for obvious reasons.
No, of course.
Yes,
Of course.
Okay, well,
It was good talking to you, though.
yeah, it's good to hear your voice.
You promise you'll call again if the dreams continue?
Yeah, I promise.
Insight. That's an 8.
She has beaten that. Whether she is lying or persuading you here, you will never know. But all I can say is there is a lot that sibling Mortimer has learned from Elitha, and likewise, there is a lot that Elitha has learned from sibling Mortimer. Try not to talk about weird dreams. She hangs up the stone. Sibley, you make your way back to Gwerxos and Mabel.
And you gave them my address.
I'm not going to give them my uni address, am I? I live with someone else. I live with that asshole.
Oh yeah, shit. Horace.
Yeah. Do you want my brother's information to get into Candle on Hand?
You make a very good point.
Right, I do. I love it when you agree with me.
I don't, funnily enough.
Where have you guys headed next as that argument has kind of cleared up? And Sibley, what are you thinking about as you're on the move?
I mean, Sibley is hung on Elitha's words about taking care of Finn. And they're sort of stuck between feeling like they have to act now and knowing that acting would only put Finn in more danger. And I think they're thinking about Ophelia.
Thinking about Ophelia. Sibley's in a distant place, lost in thought, mulling things over. Do you guys think that you part off at any point here? Or do you think you kind of continue on as a united front? Are there any allegiances that are separating people, pulling them in different directions? Where do we think that things are going here?
I think because for Mabel, they were all together and then they had a task to do and they did it together to the best of their ability. There is now nothing realistically continuing to bind her to this social situation. So I think unless anybody makes a strong objection to her leaving, she is just going to be like, guys, I just got fired. I think I need to go and sort my life out.
Oh, wonderful, I'll come and help. I'm very good at, the manual things. If you need any firewood, I'll be more than happy to help.
Sibley's in the corner, like, doing the "don't do it," like the line across the neck.
Yeah, alright.
Wasn't expecting that to work.
Sibley, for a brief moment here, everyone was back together, and there's just a little simmering realization that, oh, it's not like childhood and everyone has lives to get back to. You're kind of on call for a few different mysteries. Your mind is being pushed in a way that it loves. And you're watching as, these two members of your family are, for I think the first time that you've ever seen, stepping down from adventure. Mabel and Gwerxos wander off to places of employment. And what have you got on the brain?
I think Sibley's just gonna go back to school.
This is so sad. Oh my god, why did I do this?
Sibley's gonna go back to school where they have no friends.
Oh my
except
god.
for the one crazy guy.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
You all part at a crossroads in the heart of the city where the Savani Memorial Gardens are, where Gwerxos lives in a tree.
Can I point at my house?
Yeah.
That's where I live, I built it myself.
I've been wondering what that is for so long.
Yeah, it's me.
That's your house.
Yeah. It's made entirely out of firewood.
I don't think I've ever seen something that is so you in my life.
Well, you've seen me.
That is true.
Crossroads. Mabel and Gwerxos leave together. Sibley, you return back to school. Mabel, where do you take him?
So first we're going to go back to the flat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make the reasonable assumption that Silas Amrani is still on my floor.
You open the door to your flat, and Silas Amrani's face, which was pushed up against the floor, now slumps down into the corridor of this kind of apartment complex. Hello.
Are you still drunk?
Nah, I'm just tired, man.
Okay, do you fancy going home?
Sure. I could eat.
What? That's not at all what I said.
What did you say to me?
Going home.
Yeah, man. Take me to your leader.
Sir, you're the leader. I work for you.
He stands up with sort of a new pride. Quite right. I am a leader. I will lead, and I will not be taken down in my confidence by the fact that Nadia Nadal is not afraid of snakes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Oh, you see, Nadia Nadal, she's not afraid of snakes.
Not even a little bit.
I can see why you work for him.
Gwerxos, my buddy. Let's go home.
Well, I don't live with you.
But I think we could change that.
No, I've just seen his house. It's quite nice.
Don't tell him that, I want to live there.
You have a nice house. You have a home.
I'm sure yours is wonderful too, sir. Let's take you there, shall we?
It's felt so empty since she left me. Sure, let's go.
Are we still talking about Nadia?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, boy. You guys are school.
So we're gonna take Silas home right before we leave. Mabel is gonna go to her bedside table and grab the Sibley sending stone and just put it in her pocket. And she's gonna grab Bottleneck in his little satchel and swing him around her shoulder.
Bottleneck!
Come on, mate, going on an adventure. And he just slips in there because he's a little bit janky. He can't really walk long distances. So if Mabel wants to bring him anywhere, she's got a little, like a cat carrier, but for Bottleneck.
I feel like he's a little bit janky. He can't walk long distances is the theme of this journey. You two carry Silas Amrani practically between you.
Holy shit!
As he stumbles along. Mabel, you see like a couple of times throughout the journey, Bottleneck is judging the way that he is walking, and you guys drag Silas through the gravel.
Oh god, okay.
And you eventually get him all the way back to his estate on the southern edge of the city. This is less jungle and more fields. You drop him off at his home. He turns back towards you. Thank you very much, both of you. It has been a wonderful journey, and I hope that your friend has all the best luck with his spycraft. Good night. It's noon. Where's next on the itinerary?
Oh, you know where we're going, baby. We going straight to the kiosk.
The tiniest door open at the back of this place. Mabel, you are sandwiched between so many other businesses. On one side of you is a stunning restaurant. The smell of cumin and paprika in the air. And on the other side of you, old-fashioned laundry. And between these two is your tiny, matchbox small kiosk. What sort of services does Mabel offer to the community here in the Commons?
She is kind of a glorified cobbler. would be the best way to describe it. She's essentially, it's kind of the most basic definition of a tinkerer. She just fixes things for people. Usually small things, shoes, little gizmos and gadgets that people have that have broken, like broken watches, things like that. Just people come by if something's broken and she'll have a look at it and then be like, yeah, I can fix this.
Gwerxos, as you walk into this place, you're immediately struck by a sort of low-hanging ceiling. All around you are contraptions. I'm talking blueprints, I'm talking lamps, I'm talking small kind of like children's toys that have been donated here for Mabel to fix. You see blueprints of vehicles and transportation and weaponry. You see two blueprints of wrist weaponry. One of them is a kind of hand crossbow that is fashioned to the top of the wrist, and the other is a hidden blade, designed to shoot out above the hand. This place is cramped and crowded, and it is a sort of a stationary love letter to everything that this woman adores about crafting. Front and centre on the walls here, there is a blueprint for a wheelchair.
Oh.
Yeah, there absolutely is.
And it does have weapons attached.
Yes, of course it does. Absolutely. Oh my god. Funny, one of the other things, I was just going to put this out for, let's switch this back around to sad. One of the most prominent, like, recently worked on blueprints is a kind of catching device, like a fail-safe type thing, that Mabel was designing that would essentially, it was a safeguard for the Tomorrow construction site, where if somebody fell, there would be sensors and it would flick out like a cage to catch them so they wouldn't get harmed. Because Jesus Christ, there were no safety regulations. And she in her free time was like, maybe I should do something about this. And now obviously that is irrelevant.
Ever the hero. She's her father's daughter, isn't she, Gwerxos? A goose's daughter too. There's one other thing that's quite striking in this room as you enter it, despite all the dust and the clutter. There's something quite large that's being covered by a tarp, being covered by fabric, and it takes up a pretty vast corner of the room, which is not great in a place like this. Maybe you kind of assume your place at the desk here, you know, winch up this kind of metal and look out into the world, flick out a little sign that you can put up on the desk that just says open. Mm-hmm. Where does Bottleneck go in here?
Mabel takes him out of the satchel. He just kind of sits on the front counter. Hey, buddy.
Where are customers?
We opened like 20 seconds ago. You gotta chill, man.
Rookie numbers.
I could just dismantle you.
Try it.
Fuck, he's got me.
Gwerxos, she's turned away. Does your curiosity get the better of you with this tarp, or do you leave it alone?
No, I think I leave it alone. I think I have no reason to invade privacy.
It's left alone, and we load a bullet into the Chekhov's gun.
Brilliant.
A couple of hours go by. Mabel, you kind of show Gwerxos the ropes here, how everything works. Gwerxos, at one point you notice that above the low-hanging floor there is a hammock. It seems like there's been a couple of nights here that Mabel has slept over and not been at her home. You avoid bolts and pipes and screws and spanners and wrenches and all these terrible things, and there's actually a parcel in here, Mabel.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a parcel in here that you don't recognise.
Brilliant. She's gonna go and open it.
You open the parcel. Before you do, you see just a little note on it that says, "Good luck, kid." Inside the parcel is the tessellation sphere that Street Lamp stole.
Oh my god.
Currently in a state where it is depowered. So, Mabel, you're holding in your hand a kind of, almost like a yarn ball of organic matter. It feels so light and fragile, like it could break at any moment. And you know just how much power this could hold. And the big part of the parcel is the battery pack.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. And she takes it out and takes the battery pack out. And she kind of looks around for a place to put it.
For a few months, you have not had a light source in this place. The light bulb went ages ago.
Alright, fine. So if you switch the battery pack on, it's just going to do the fake
Yeah, it's the
from
fake
before?
thing.
Yeah.
It would take some kind of arcane siphoning for you to make this thing magical again. Street Lamp essentially found one that was
Okay.
old and expended.
She's gonna, how big is the battery pack?
I mean, it's reasonably sized. It's like the size of like a... I kind of imagine it as the size of like a tool case.
Okay, yeah, cool. Mabel's gonna kind of affix it to the ceiling, the pack, and then have the sphere dangle down a bit, and then turn it on.
Blue light.
Oh, that's freaky.
Is that the thing that you said would blow up the... But it wasn't really going to blow up the ball, but the gala.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. This is the
Right.
this is the ball.
And now it's your lamp?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was harmless.
You hear a ding.
Oh shit, Gwerxos, give me 1 second. Yeah.
You go to the front of the kiosk, and you're faced by a woman who has her chin resting in her hands. Hi! Dark hair, almond-shaped eyes. She's looking up at you.
Hi. You alright?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Do you what you got for me?
Oh, Mabel, come on.
Oh, fuck.
Are you kidding me?
Give me 2 seconds.
You have 2 seconds. What's my name?
She kind of Mabel turns around for like 2 seconds, shoots the most panicked look she can muster at Gwerxos, spins back around.
What are you doing out here in the commons? I didn't know you lived this way.
Wow, I really need to start keeping track of this. Where do you think I'm from?
Well, last you told me, the constellations?
Mabel.
You told me you were sort of just visiting.
Right, and I don't know if you would know, but how many drinks in was I when I said that?
You hadn't drunk.
Fuck me, I'm an idiot.
That was sort of my thought process too.
I'm a terrible finger and a liar. I apologise. Please remind me of your name.
Anissa.
Anissa. Lovely.
Wow. You're pathological. I've lived here for years.
She maybe kind of hangs her head a bit in shame. She just kind of lets it drop for a second.
You told me you had to get a boat in the morning.
I'm sorry.
She kind of peers into the kiosk. Sees the robot standing there.
I wave.
Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Mabel, am I meant to pretend to be a regular automaton?
I say this very loudly.
Are you not a regular automaton?
You might have fucked it.
Um,
Again, Mabel's gonna turn around to Gwerxos.
I just do 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, and be like, can I? Yeah, brilliant. Best wingman ever. Swings back around. Well, he's a prototype.
Wow, so the limits of your inventions know no bounds.
Fabricator of things and lies, evidently.
She kind of reaches over the boundary of the kiosk somewhat, and she holds your hand. Are you doing all right?
I think Mabel is genuinely taken aback by that for a moment. I'm fine, thank you for asking.
She looks back towards the kiosk. Cluttered, she looks up at the hammock.
Fuck.
She looks at the dust. She looks at the various lamps with no light bulbs, and now the one that does have one. Can I be slightly honest with you?
I mean, that should really be the theme of this conversation, so yeah, go for it.
Look, when we met, I'll be honest, I wasn't entirely convinced that you had your life as together as you seem to think that you do. I didn't realise it was quite like this. I'm starting to think I dodged a bullet. I hope that that's not insulting to say. She leans back slightly. I mean, what are you doing here? Mabel, look me in the eyes.
Okay, yeah.
There it is. I fully believed that you were a pirate from the constellations. Do you know why?
Why?
Mischief. There's a little spark of adventure in your eyes.
Damn.
It was what I liked about you, and I mean, I don't mean the commons, I mean, what are you doing here? You should be in the constellations.
I think I'd probably get ripped to pieces.
I wouldn't be so sure. You seem like you're surviving right now.
Surviving is definitely the word for it.
Look, I've told a lot of people about your grand imaginary adventures. It's exciting, and I don't know, I believe that you would do something with yourself, and I don't think that you have the eyes of someone who's meant to have a life like this.
I think that you should stop. Actually, I like my life. I'm happy.
Make a deception check for me.
Jesus. Didn't even have to ask, just make a deception check.
Fuck you, dirty 20.
Okay. Alright, I'll believe you.
Yeah, you should, because it's true. This is my nice, quiet life.
And a lovely hammock.
This is not where I live.
Okay.
Gwerxos turns. This is not where I live.
I mean, what? Well, no,
You've been in my house.
yes, but also from looking at it from her perspective, it does sort of seem like this is where you live. I've never been here before.
Good luck with everything, Mabel May.
Good luck to you
And
too.
look, before it's too late, get out of here.
Haha, nice. Sure. See you around.
Alright. I hope not.
Yeah, me neither, actually.
And she's gone.
That was rough. That was real rough.
Oh my god.
Mabel puts her elbows on the edge of the kiosk, face in hands.
Gwerxos like slides over to you, really like coy, and just goes like he puts his elbow on the desk too and goes, "So who was that?"
I don't know if I know how to dismantle you, but I will figure it out.
Sibley, you've gone off alone. The rain has turned stormy in the time since you have left. You arrive at the gates of Saladorn. It is midday. You've already missed a couple of classes. Dance and your swords class with Jamie Lembas. You arrive into this place. And as soon as you do, you can feel that there's something off. There's something weird. There's a quiet in the university where usually there is music and singing and reverberation and the tip-tap of dance. You see students shuffling uncomfortably. As you enter the school, Clarence Macklemind steps out of his office, goes, Sibley! Have you only just arrived?
Yeah? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Come with me. You've missed initiation.
Is that bad?
Could be if you miss it entirely. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
He takes you through the school. Now look, I don't want you to be frightened. I know that's usually what people say right before they say something very frightening, but I just have to assure you, new protocol. You know, we've had some investment from Tansangor.
Yeah, I heard about it.
They have beliefs about magic that are different to ours, and they're just currently trying to vet how much the students truly know, how much they have to build off of as people who are overseeing our curriculum.
Clarence, what is actually going on?
Just be as honest as possible. You're shunted into a room.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not very good at that.
Sibley, as you enter this room, you walk through a cloud of mist. There is in front of you a table and a chair. And from the way the shadow moves in the mist, you know there is someone opposite you, but you are being obscured from seeing them.
Sit down.
Okay.
Why do you think you are here?
To be honest, don't really know.
The answer is initiation.
Right, yeah.
Could you confirm for me that you have chosen to be here for your initiation?
Chosen is sort of a strong word.
Please confirm.
Yeah, I chose.
Sit down.
Sibley sits down.
You sit in the chair, cold and uncomfortable. A face leans forward out of the mist. Elven features, pale olive skin, thin and long ears, and serpentine eyes.
When did the world first bend to your will?
Can Kit ask a question?
This is a very specific way that you have heard Singorans and sorcerers refer to what magic is in the world. This person is asking you when the first time you cast a spell is.
Okay. I was about 12. I was about 12, and I put my hand out to pick some flowers, and the flowers sort of went into like a puff of smoke.
How many spells can you cast a day?
Only 2.
What is the music that underlines the melody of your soul?
I don't remember these questions being on the last initiation.
I do not know is an answer that can be given.
Okay, have you heard of jazz?
The face tilts its head, looks through you from the mist. Its serpentine eyes blink sideways. Bards and their senses of humor. What is the music that underlines the melody of your soul?
I would have to say guilt.
Clarence McElmind has been an effect on many students. The correct answer was I do not know, but that is accepted too. What does the bark of Kua Kariki smell like?
I don't know. I don't know. Is that the correct answer? How many questions are there?
Wrong question.
You know what? I'm gonna stop talking.
Does your brittle blood boil with the fire of your past?
Can I make any kind of insight check on this guy?
Sure.
I guess I want to know if she's trying to get something very specific out of Sibley, and also if there's anything like specifically Mortimer based that they're looking for, or if Sibley's just another student in the line for them.
Make the insight.
Oh no, my insight's not good. Oh, is that up?
No. Bad.
Sibley falls asleep.
Your student has fallen asleep.
Clarence McElmind walks in. He grabs from your pocket some pamphlets. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, that's a dirty 20. Oh my god, I'm here. I forgot about this.
Yes. Do you want me to leave? The elf in the mist. You see a hand outstretched, and Clarence is slowly moved out of the door, locked behind him with the flick of a finger. Where were we?
Actually, I think I'd rather him stay. Just that happens a lot. It might happen again.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me? DC 16.
Oh, you bastard. That's a 12.
You go to get up, and she flicks 2 fingers through the air, and you're forced back into the seat.
Oh, what the fuck?
There is one last question. Please answer. Does your brittle blood boil with the fire of your past?
Sure. Why not?
Interesting. We have not had that answer before.
Okay, is that bad? Is that good?
It is interesting.
Oh. I don't know if I want interesting.
Tell me, if your brittle blood boils, if you come to know the bark of Kuakariki, where your allegiances lie, to a place like this, or to your brethren. If your blood boils, then there is sorcerer in you. Where does your allegiance lie?
I'm gonna have to say sorcerer. Sibley just kind of blinking at them like, is that the answer you want?
I'm gonna ask you to resist a modify memory spell for me.
Oh, son of a bitch. No.
Oh, hello.
Okay, one moment. There's another spell first.
What?
There's 2.
2?
There's 2.
Oh. Sibley's cooked, guys.
You are absolutely done.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, DC 16.
Oh my god, you can't just casually drop the DC 16.
Wisdom is, by the way, my worst one.
Oh fuck.
Along with strength.
Again?
Sibley falls asleep again.
Is your Are you of your own will?
Possibly.
Should we call upon you, would you answer? Sibley, on that nat 1 on a wisdom saving throw, would you answer? Everything wobbles, and the focus blurs, and what she just said stops being a question, and it starts being a command. When we call on you, you will answer.
Yes, I will.
Geish spell bores into the back of your mind. This person's setting a sleeper protocol. I'd now like you to resist the modify memory spell.
Oh,
Which is another DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
come on, Kit.
Not another that one.
If Sibley's already asleep,
No, you're back awake.
You are back awake.
I'm back
yeah.
awake. Okay. That's a 2.
You're outside. Clarence is there waiting for you. How'd initiation go? And you can't remember it at all.
What?
Initiation? You did fall asleep. It might have made things a bit hazy.
Right. Probably fine. I would guess. I would imagine. I don't remember. I don't know. My head kind of hurts right now.
Let's get you some water. Although I simply, once again, don't want to be too much of a, pencil pusher. You are late for another class. And we wanted your attendance to be better this year, didn't we?
We did. I'm sorry that's on me.
I'll get you some water, and we'll get you to Melody Mora. You're in Melody's classroom. Glass of the water's in front of you, and your depth perception still feels off. It's going to take a while before this feels normal. Sibley, you've had this feeling before. You've had this feeling once before. When a creature a long time ago took one thing from you that you've never been able to recall. Up through the throat, there is a gap in the timings. The pounding of your head, it hurts, and you feel like there is something that has bored into the back of you, but you can't remember what it was, and it's just resting there, and it's waiting, and it's ticking, and it's ticking, and it's ticking, and you stare at the water, and the water is vibrating, and your hands are not quite reaching it, and it ticks, and it ticks, and it ticks, and it dulls, and it dulls. You sit and you listen to everything that is happening here, passes by in an instant. Illusion and invisibility and disguise, and the class ends. Sat at the back of the room, last person left in here. Melody kind of comes over to you. A short, kind of grey-haired woman with bead earrings, a kind of a veil that she wears around her face, and kind of a wide-brimmed navy hat. Gorgeous purple robes that often when she's walking makes it look as though she does not have any legs or arms at all. She extends a hand out towards you. Possibly. Are you all right, dear? You seem a little dazed.
Right. How did I get here again?
Well, you arrived here with your own 2 hooves.
Right. Yeah. But like, where was I before that?
I imagine walking through the corridor. Sibley, I haven't been tracking you. I don't know where you are.
You haven't been tracking me. No, that's right. Is that right? I'm a little confused right now.
Are you okay? Have you been sleeping well? Is everything okay? And not too hung up on, everything that's been going on, Valeria and the like.
Oh, Right.
I know it's been causing some people some distress, so I'm just checking in on students, as it were.
Right, yeah. Right, actually, I was thinking about, Petra. That's what it was. I was thinking about Petra. And,
Petra Fennell.
Yes, yeah. I just, that poor girl going through all of this, and her girlfriend going missing and all. And I know that Petra, she was gonna become a glamour bard, right? I mean, you must
She
have
was very
spent-
good.
Was she now? Good at, like, illusions and all of that.
Yes, one of my best.
Did you happen to spend a lot of time with her?
Petra,
Yeah.
are we talking before or after?
Either?
Before? Yes, quite a lot. She was one of my star pupils. Not many look to simply devote their life to trickery, and not many quite had the understanding of the art that she did. Especially not when there is fencing to be done here, and histories to be studied, and eloquence to be improved. We are, ironically, one of the least glamorous. So yes, we spent some time together. She's a kind girl, steadfast, strong-willed. Afterwards, I haven't seen her much this year.
Oh, really?
Possibly. What exactly are you asking me?
What? Nothing. I'm just simply asking you if there's any kind of disappearance magic that could be at play.
There is much. That you should not look to the likes of us bards. Simply, she leans in a little bit closer to you. Look, I know what you're getting at. Do not think that I have left certain things to go unnoticed. This is an unusual case. But I can assure you, if you're poking around the realm of illusion is exactly that. It is a trick. If you want true banishment, if you want vanishing, simply that's the magic of the divine. Simply, are you pushing into this case?
What? No.
Answer honestly now.
Yes, I'm looking into it.
You don't tell anyone this.
Of course.
Some of my peers do not quite share some of my curiosities. My own questions have been fended off. We are, here, a black sheep of sorts. Simply, do you know Petra's fate?
What? No.
Mabel, in the kiosk, the day has gone by. You have served a few customers. A bit of a paranoia starts to settle over you. You keep kind of looking back to that tarp. How long has it been since you've looked under there?
Month.
Do you inch closer to it?
Is Gwerxos still there?
Gwerxos is probably looking at one of the wrist attachment things, the blueprints that Mabel has done. So he's still there, but he's invested in other things at the minute.
I could make that for you if you want, kind of just like to keep him invested in that. And she's gonna go over to the top.
Sibley, Melody has leant in a lot closer. Do you know the girl's fate? Have you heard anything about Petra?
No. What are you talking about?
Sibley, my dear, I've spoken to Petra once. In the entirety since I last saw her.
You have? What did she say?
Nothing.
What?
I asked her about it. I asked her how she was feeling, and she couldn't find the words. Mabel, fabric beneath your hands. You're starting to take it off of what is underneath. Corkboard. Sibley, I swear you to this, on my life as an academic of the arcane, Petra Fennell had no idea what happened, and she was there.
There when she disappeared, Valeria?
Yes. And she can't remember. In your kiosk.
Oh my god.
Kaya Pariah Conspiracy Board. Images and sketches connected by strings and draw pins.
It's happening again.
Sibley, that lands with you. She can't remember. And there is a knock on the door of Melody Mora's classroom. Well, that was tense. But thank you all for listening to today's tale. This was a Balmy Balladeers production brought to you by Elias Weaver as Mabel Mortimer, Kit Oliver as possibly Mortimer, Billy Nicholls as Gwerxos, and me, Ted Collins, as all the rest. This show is edited by us, but would not be possible without the wonderful standard license libraries over at Zapsplat and Pixabay. We hope that you will join us in 2 weeks' time for another tale of Tanamai. And until then, you can follow us on our Instagram or Patreon at the Balmy Balladeers. We'll see you then.